good evening, everyone, and welcome to this year's Back to School Night. We're pleased to be able to invite you to this virtual opportunity to get to know teachers and ask questions, even though we can't be in person with you. This evening, you'll be hearing from each teacher regarding what the course will look like for your student, as well as get to know a little bit about the teacher and ways in which to communicate. So again, welcome. I do want to take this moment to introduce Mr. Conesco, my assistant principal. He'll be sharing a few things with you tonight, but we really are here as an administrative team to support you, to support our students and staff here to create a really nice environment for everybody. As you know, this year, we're most back to a typical school year that we would like to have. With the exception of masks indoors, students have had the opportunity to take breaks or opt to have their masks off during lunch. That continues to be the case. And please, though, notice that you'll get updates along the way regarding any changes to that effect. So in terms of communication, you should have already noticed that you're receiving communication through Parent Square. And Valley was very fortunate to be able to pilot that last year, and now it's district-wide. So all of your communication comes through that portal. That being said, if you haven't already gone on and actually registered, you still should be getting messages. But if you haven't registered, we do invite you to do so that you can select when you'd like to digest the information, how you would like to get it, as well as if you have it in a preferred language. So again, please stay connected by reading those newsletters, accessing the communication, and looking for ways to stay in touch with your teachers. You can email teachers, but you can also message them directly through Parent Square. So lots of opportunities now that your students, if you're a sixth grader parent, are in a middle school setting where they have more teachers to rotate through. So anyway, we are very excited for this school year. We are really focusing on helping students have access to collaborative learning experiences, engaging with the curriculum in a way where they're doing critical thinking, engaging in projects and of that nature. So we're ready to be back and together and are off to a great start. In addition, we do have a few ways that you can stay involved through PTA. So if you haven't already done so, as I've mentioned previously, we'd like to invite you to join PTA. They do a ton for our campus and really help bridge that connection between home and school. Lastly, you'll see a short video this evening from CEF, a foundation that heavily supports our music and arts department as well as sciences. And without those generous donations and support from CEF, we wouldn't be able to bring some of the programming that we have. So again, welcome this evening. We're very happy to have you. If you have any questions or concerns, always feel free to reach out to Mr. K or myself. And at this point, I'm going to turn it over to him.
Thank you. All right. Good evening, Viking families. This is Mr. K, and like Ms. Johnston said, I'm here to support your students and contribute to a positive school climate. It's really great to see all students back on campus, and right now we have one brunch and one lunch for all of our 6th, 7th, and 8th graders. So we are kind of reintroducing them to school life, and some of them have been out for quite some time now. So some of the things we're doing at lunch are some ASB and web activities. Today we had the counseling department out there checking out games and doing yard games and such. And it's really nice to see students back on campus. We are offering our free lunch and brunch to our students. So all they need to do is type in their 5-digit ID number and they can receive a brunch and lunch daily. Some other things to remind you about is I did send a parent communication through Parent Square on 6th and 7th grade camp this year. So we're potentially looking to go October 25th for our 6th grade Village A, November 1st for 6th grade Village B, and for 7th grade Village C, we are planning to go November 29th and Village G, December 13th. So in order for us to do that, the program heavily relies on donations and payments. So that's all in the communication, and more to come with that as far as logistics. So right now, I would like to hand it over to our counseling department. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Mr. K. Good evening, Viking families. We are the middle school counselors at Valley Middle School. My name is Melanie Schroe, and I'm the counselor for all of 6th grade and half of 8th grade with students with last names L to Z. This is Mr. Monsalvis, our new addition to our middle school program.
Thank you, Ms. Stroh. Hi, I'm Mr. Monsalvis. I'm the new school counselor here at Valley Middle School. I'm super excited to be here, and I can't wait to meet with all the students and families in this community. As school counselors, Ms. Stroh and I are working to help students with their personal, their social-emotional, their college and career readiness, as well as their academic lives to just keep them prepared as well as ready to grow as people and as students.
Parents, you can reach us via email or phone call. You can see that on our website. And we look forward to supporting our students this year. So thank you and have a good night. Back to Ms. Johnston.
Thank you, Mrs. Schroe and Mr. Monsalvis. Again, welcome, Mr. Monsalvis, one of our newer counselors here at Valley. I hope that you found this information valuable. We are excited to partner with you this year. At this time, you're going to hear that brief information from CEF, and we wish you a good evening. Thank you very much.
Welcome back, parents and families. My name is Laura Pitts. I'm the CEO at Carlsbad Educational Foundation. We are excited for the year ahead. Programs you know and love are back. We're thrilled to have committed over $1 million in grants this year for inspiring experiences that happen right here at this school. These programs spark a passion for learning that you see in the faces of students. Here's what teacher Marissa Thompson has to say about her role as innovation coach for this school.
My name is Marissa Thompson. I've been a teacher in the Carlsbad Unified School District for 15 years, and 2 years ago, I approached the district with an idea. I wanted to be an innovation support coach. I wanted to go and meet with teachers and talk about ideas and see what we could do to actually take them from ideas to reality. We want students doing and communicating and making and solving problems and learning their curriculum and technology skills and life skills all at the same time so that they're ready for whatever career they so choose. There are going to be pain points that we discover. And we're going to also need to discover the solutions that are going to work for everyone, for teachers, for student supporters at home, and especially the students.
Carlsbad Educational Foundation is also here for you outside the school day. We operate robotics, science Olympiad, leadership programs, and more. 100% of proceeds from these programs go directly back to the district to benefit your school. And our partnerships with your PTA and businesses like Thermo Fisher, Nordson, and more help us continue to provide the amazing education your student deserves. We love what you do, and we love what we do together. You inspire us. Let's have a great year.